Hey guys, welcome back to the channel for another unboxing, and today we've got something awesome. I can't believe this is real, but your boy caved in. And even though I'm not a Wally West fan, I picked up the all-new McFarlane Multiverse, Wally West The Flash. As I said, I can't believe it's real. I did it. Never been a Wally West fan. But you know, honestly, this figure looks pretty damn cool, and I've already got a pretty sizable Flash collection going, so I figured I may as well add this one in, especially considering it looks so different from the rest of them. This is obviously Wally from Rebirth. As you see, a nice little shot there. I love how they're doing the backs on the boxes now. I think that's really, really nice. I know some people have even taken these and just trim them out, and they're planning to kind of build a wall with them, kind of interconnected. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this Wally looks awesome. Has all the lightning effects with it for the Speed Force action. But really excited to open this one up and see how good it is in hand, because it looks great, honestly. Again, I'm not a Wally guy in the slightest. I've always been a Barry Allen guy, but it does look really, really awesome. So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys for taking time of your day to watch this video. I certainly do appreciate it. If you could, you can go ahead and go back and also check out my most recent upload, which was my card grading results from HCGS. That video is up now. Had a nice, pretty hefty, sizable submission from them. I think it's about 40 or 45 cards. So I went ahead and did a video where I unboxed that and kind of got my first-hand reactions for the grading results as I unboxed it. So you guys got to see firsthand kind of how I felt about the results. So go check that out on the channel. And of course, obviously, if you haven't yet, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button if you're enjoying the content I'm pumping out. Yes, your boy went ahead and put some kind of a background in the video, changed it up just a little bit. So, all right. So we do have our card here. I do love that picture. That's a really, really awesome picture of Wally. I will say that for sure. Nice little shot of the back of the card for you. If you want to read that, just pause your video. Of course, your standard DC stand. And then Wally in his plastic prison. Strapped down there across the waist. It doesn't look like there's any wrist restraints, so it should be able to just pop off the center restraints here to get him out of the package. There we go. Not too bad. Let's go ahead and get our Speed Force effects out of here as well. They are taped down, so do take caution when taking those out. Don't just try to rip them out, or else you could end up breaking them, and that's going to make you very, very sad. I've been fortunate enough to not break one yet. However, I would not be surprised if I managed to do so at some point. Because sometimes, when you're opening a bunch of stuff, especially if you have several figures in a row that you're trying to just either kick out videos for or just get opened up, sometimes you just kind of mindlessly start ripping things out of packages and out of plastic, and that's when you run into the potential of possibly breaking the accessory. So, here he is, out of the package. Let's get a nice little close-up shot of him there. Pretty good face scan. I do like it. I do like the hair. The hair does look nice. The paint application on him looks very clean. Like I said, I do like the design of this suit for Wally for sure. It's so different from the standard Flash costume design, so that's pretty cool. Obviously, my face in the logo is going to cause me some issues with zooming in and getting focus on the figure, so may have to just rule that out as something I'm not going to be able to do with these. But let's go ahead and check out the articulation, check out the joints, make sure all of that is good and dandy. I will go ahead and pan the camera down here so we can maybe make that a little bit easier to do. All right, so got the rotating wrist joints. Turn pretty easy. You got a little bit of a torque there. So not bad. Actually, pretty tight, so that's not bad. Same with the bicep, and the elbows are pretty good. This elbow seems a lot tighter than the other one. The other one's a little bit looser, but still not bad. You can still feel the ratcheting as you're moving it around. I do like that it's not just your normal fist hand on both hands. It does have some kind of like a grip hand. Obviously not going to be for a weapon, but kind of just to incite that, maybe when you do like a running pose with him, it's going to look pretty good. The center torso here, or rather where the tights are here in the center, it doesn't feel quite as, I guess, hollow as some of the other bigger figures do. I mean, it is hollow. It's just a piece of rubber here in the center section, but it doesn't feel quite as bad. So that's pretty nice. The torso joint, decent amount of flexibility. Can't complain there. Shoulder joints are good. Head, there we go. Very nice range of motion on that, which I like. Had, unfortunately, some figures lately, because of either shoulder attachments with the costume or something like that, you're not really getting a lot of range and motion from the head. So it's really nice to have a figure that will have more options in regards to that. All right, no paint showing on the bottom, so that's real clean. I like that. Nice and smooth on the hip joints. Double jointed knees. Good and tight, just the way I like it. And of course, as always, get your boy in that toe action. There you go. There's the toe. I do love the toe action, especially on the Flash figures, man. You definitely want to have them kind of hiked up on that toe on the back foot when you're doing kind of the run pose. So that's very cool. Let's go ahead and see if we can get these Speed Force effects on him real quick and see how he looks all suited and booted, if you will, baby. However, small disclaimer, I did drop one of the small ones on the floor as I was unboxing this, so this will have one, because where it's at is under the tripod, and I'm not trying to knock that off. So let's go ahead and get these up here. A little hole there in the back to plug in the big ones, which these are actually pretty easy to spot how you put them in, just because of the shape and orientation of them, so that's kind of nice. But you do have to push pretty hard to get these in good and tight. There we go, like that. And then, of course, these right here are going to, one of these is going to go on the bottom of his boot. There we go. Which that'll probably be the one that you'll want to go ahead and prop up for the toe. Super, super handy there. Then we've got some others that are going to go on his wrist. This will actually go on his ankle right here. Said there will be one more for his other ankle over there once I get it kind of fished out from underneath the tripod. Let's go ahead and put the wrist ones on. A lot of the Flash figures are pretty standard with how these particular pieces go on the figure. So if you've got one Flash, then you've probably done it already. So I wouldn't be too concerned. Well, let's go ahead and get one of probably the front foot on the stand, just to play it safe. Give them a little extra balance up front, because I've noticed that a lot of these figures, you have more balance issues on the front than you do on the back end. Just tuck them down. And there we go, man. That looks really good. One thing I'll say I do like about the amount of articulation in the ankles is that it does give you a little bit more flexibility, because sometimes, depending on how you pose the ankles or even the hips, you can have some issues where it's got some weight distribution issues because of all of the Speed Force effects that are on them. So you kind of just need to play with it a little bit, kind of find a nice solid balance. And there you go. I mean, look at that thing. That looks absolutely fantastic. I mean, I love that. That looks incredible. This is, like I said, I'm not a Wally West guy at all, but this thing looks fantastic, and it's going to look really great whenever I get them put up next to Barry and Zoom, because I've got those in the DTOV set up already. But yeah, man, great figure. Does have the butterfly joints back here on the back for the shoulders to give you more posability. And there goes my screen. So there we go. I guess the gods were not having it and not happy with it. And boy, I had them posed up, and then I just had to go and mess it up. Imagine that, right? I do something good, and then I go and ruin it. Boy, that sounds awfully familiar. Okay, so I think I'm going to go ahead and just call it there. I think once I get them in the DTOV, I can get them exactly how I need them. need them to stand up, but there we go. That's going to be the Wally West Flash from Multiverse McFarlane. Highly recommend this figure. It looks beautiful. Lots of great accessories with it. If anything, I definitely would say that this figure easily is going to be an 8 or 9 out of 10 because, you know, the paint application is smooth. Lots of posing options with it. The force effects look great, and it's such a unique look for the Flash that it's almost a must-have at this point. So highly recommend this particular Flash. But guys, this is going to wrap it up for this video. Thank you for checking it out. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel if you have not already. Hit that like button if you enjoyed this unboxing. I do have some more unboxings coming up sometime in the next couple of days. And then, of course, also don't forget to check me out on Instagram at CollectingRaj. And make sure you hit follow over there as well if you haven't already. But thank you for checking out this video. And as always, have yourselves an awesome week.